Two different persons having the same audience, same platform, and same content creates two different history, where one is being applauded and really being idealized, and second being booed. Why so much of biasness? What is the difference? What did one do right that another couldn't? Having the same content, same audience, same platform, mind you. It's all the game of creating rapport with your audience. Your audience could be one and it could be 100. Rapport creation is the identity of any great public speakers. You gotta be creating an amazing, a long-lasting, enduring rapport with your audience. Your audience could be your mother when you're trying to convince her for a night out. Your audience could be a bunch of employees whom you're trying to address and trying to convince why your company, your idea, your organization can create history, can bring the massive change in the life of everybody. How could one idea of yours can make 100 of people listening right there millionaire? It's all the game of rapport. So how to create an amazing, long-lasting, enduring rapport with your audience? Well, that's why I'm here. I'm going to tell you some of the really great nuggets which will work fantastically if you let them, if you really behave dumb-headed and listen to them here. So let's do that. One of the most common ways to create rapport with people and connect with the audience that I have observed since case from the history till now is to know who they are. No, I'm not talking about a philosophical question of their existence in this cosmic world. I am talking about who they are in terms of their background, their ethnicity. I am talking about what's their pain, their story, their struggle. The more you know about them, the better you have chances to connect with them. And that's where you start building a good rapport with them. Very recently, I was watching this movie Udham Singh, where when Udham Singh is captured, a police officer comes and tells him that I have been assigned to your case and I'm going to investigate it. And my name is this, XYZ, and I'm born in Kanpur, India. He raised his eyebrow and looked at him. At least he did that. Body language communication, right? So the whole point is you gotta be one of them to create good rapport. Know who they are. Speak in the language they understand and feel, not the language you understand and you feel. Because after all, the job of public speaking is to move the audience, set the ideology and ideas and thoughts in their head, because it's already clear in your head, right? So if you are good with English language and you feel like, oh, this is where I do great job, but your audience consists of 90% Hindi speaking people, well, boy, you gotta be really playing with both the language together. People feel valued when you speak in the language they feel in, not the language you feel in. We all idealize the people who are better than us, but we connect only with those who are imperfect like us. So you must have noticed, if you like watching speeches of the politicians, what they often do is, whatever the place they go to, whatever the city they go to, state they go to, they start speaking at least few of the sentences in their local language. Like politicians going to address the people in Bihar, they would speak something like Bihari, and people going to address Punjabis, like politician going to Punjab and addressing the crowd of Punjabi speaking people, Tode Gode starts happening, right? So language creates immediate, it gives you the platform to connect, walk each other to the same page and let's just connect. Umeed par hi duniya kayam hai. You must have heard this dialogue, right? Hope does all the wonders. Human loves to get the revival of their hope, their faith, the magic they believe in. And magic does happen in public speaking in order to create rapport when you talk of your struggle, when you talk of your pain, when you talk of how did you triumph over the pain and the struggle of yours? Because you see, human also loves superheroes. Human need somebody to give them the hope that if I have struggled and I overcame it, you too can. People connect with you almost immediately. But make sure the stories that you are sharing are authentic enough. And that brings me to the fourth point. When Abraham Lincoln spoke those few sentences in the beginning of his Gettysburg speech that 7 years ago our forefathers came to this land, brought the genuinity between him and the audience he was addressing. You gotta be genuinely interested in people you're talking to. You don't really have to be pretentious because, as I said before, it's difficult. So now you know what differentiates you from other speakers, and that is the ability to create a rapport with your audience, be it one or many. The way you speak has an impact, but the way you connect has a massive impact. So now, if you want to know more about how we can be really the most authentic of ourselves, how we can really create better and amazing connection with the people when we talk to, doesn't matter what industry and field or walks of life you come from, we all can have the greatest change. And in the list of success, public speaking will be one of the greatest skill set that you would master. Do contact us if you want to be really one of those people who we talk today about being the greatest communicator and public speaker.